Lojong, purpose of Lojong is not to stop the disease, or the cancer or whatever. Not that. If it is stopped, then after that, you have no opportunity to Lojong. You see, not that. So to stop the disease or problem, not that. So purpose of Lojong is, purpose of Lojong is while you are having problems, sickness or whatever it is, while you are having problem, then able to utilize the problem in the path of enlightenment. Cancer, death, whatever it is, you are able to utilize in the path of enlightenment. Oh, that's the Lojong. So, instead of cause of Lojong, cause of samsara, you see, it becomes cause of to achieve enlightenment. You are able to utilize in the path to enlightenment. You see, able to utilize in the path to enlightenment, to achieve enlightenment. Okay? Oh, that is cause of Lojong, cause of samsara. Instead of that, to prevent samsara, to achieve enlightenment. Oh, that to use your sickness, your problems over there. Oh, all sentiment to achieve enlightenment. You understand? Sorry. So now, maybe I mentioned this one. You see, I mentioned, you see, the other day, I mentioned for example, if you have bodhichitta, not only realization, but even effort for bodhichitta. The suffering. So if you have bodhichitta, then you see your mind is happy, even you have misery. Even you have misery, even you have cancer, whatever you see, whatever relationship problem, whatever you have bodhichitta, mind is happy, whatever problem you have. You see? So you are able to utilize in the path to enlightenment. All that. So they say, such like that. So you have to train the mind from small. any undesirable things, you start from small. Then gradually, when the small ones, you're able to utilize the path to enlightenment, then you're able to utilize big ones, the big problems. You're able to utilize the path to enlightenment. So if your mind trained from the small ones, then gradually, even bigger ones, sometimes transform, utilize the path to enlightenment, path to happiness, or path to all the sentiments to achieve enlightenment. So able to develop that. Not all of a sudden, I must do that. All of a sudden, that everything, you're able to use to achieve enlightenment for yourself, was and then being not as that difficult to do that. So the way of turning it then, we start from small problems, all like that. You see. So the if your mind is got used, if your mind is got used, you see, everything negative. So whatever happens, so for example, food, sorry. Toast or something cold, so you see, so anyway, many things like this. Kind of, I mean, you see, the flea, nighttime in the 5-star hotel, 6-star hotel, 10-star hotel, the flea bite you. Oh, there's flea, oh! Then I cannot sleep, oh, there's flea. Or you tell 100 people, next day you shout all the people, and you move to another hotel. You look for another hotel. Oh, because there's a flea there in your bed. So anyway, I'm just giving an example. I mean, so that, see, exaggerate, but a huge problem for yourself. That we see, whatever, see, you give food or water to somebody, then the person didn't thank to you. It became a huge problem for you that day. Or that person didn't thank you to me. I did this. I've been kind to this. The person didn't thank you. It became a huge problem for you. So like this. So many things are there. You see, then this bad, that bad. You see, even small things not exactly what you like, then become so bad. So you exaggerate. You see, everything bad. So Nangshi Darushas in Tibetan, you say, appearance and appearance, all the appearance then become enemy to you. Even sound you have become enemy to you. Even forms, what do you have, enemy to you. Even bird making noise, enemy to you. Oh, that's so bad. Then you get lung. Oh, it's terrible. The chickens make noise, or sort of, ooh, get so angry. Or kill, or some, dogs barking, or something. So angry, everything becomes bad. Everything becomes so bad. Unbelievable, everything. So wherever you go, when you go out, even you go in the city, or countryside, or even wherever you go, in and out, so all bad things, all everything bad for you. They create so much negative karma, So that's so all the appearances they appear to enemy to you. So now here, so that comes from your mind. You understand? That comes from your mind. Everything. Everything becomes enemy, disturbing you. You met by your mind. It comes from your mind. Now, then you see, now because it comes from your mind, so now you can make everything happy with your mind. With your mind, with your positive mind. Oh, that's special bodhichitta. Positive mind, you can make everything happy. Everything, you see, everything, and happiness. So everything's cause of enlightenment. Free from samsara. Wow, 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 wow. Amazing, amazing. You can make everything to appear happiness. So that you see. Because the other one, everything came from your mind. Your mind created everything bad. So now here, with your positive mind, healthy mind, stretch bodhichitta, everything positive. Most meaningful, most happy. Satisfaction, fulfillment, everything there. You see? Especially with bodhichitta. Oh, you see? No enemy, no body with bodhichitta, with the positive mind, with the bodhichitta. There's no enemy to you. Or however they act to you, however they speak to you, however they look at you, however they speak to you, however they think of you, from your side there's no enemy. From your side there's no enemy. Everyone's a friend. You're a heart friend. Everyone's your heart friend. Most precious, everyone is the most precious for you. Everyone is the most kind for you. Everyone is the most dear to you. Everyone is a wish fulfilling, your wish fulfilling up to enlightenment for you. Everyone is your most wish fulfilling. Oh. sorry. So to think actually. So, how problems are transformed into happiness? Undesirable things, you see, become desirable, or the sort of happiness. So you have to train your mind from small, as I said before. Small suffering from problems, and then bigger, yeah, you can transform. So the so the way to do that is looking at the thinking, reflect the benefits of undesirable things. In undesirable things, you look at the side, the benefits of that. Then by thinking the benefits, what you get from that, then and then you see happiness right now, healthy mind right now, happiness right now. Then happiness, future life, happiness, ultimate happiness, liberation from samsara, then enlightenment, all the benefits, you see. You think the side the benefits of the undesirable thing, what's happening to you. You think the benefit side the benefits. Then you like. Then you see, by thinking the benefits, then you like the undesirable thing, which was undesirable thing before. You see? Now you like. Then, you see, you don't look for so much desirable thing. You don't look for so much for the desirable thing. When it's possible, you see, desirable thing, then so if possible, your mind dislike that. However, without putting so much effort in that, no. You see, the older people, then put so much effort. I mean, you see, when you have a little time, when you have a little free time, then so to protect your life, and to live life, to be healthy and to live life long time. So you juggle whole city, or you juggle for many hours, morning, evening, to protect, to make you healthy, long life. So all the time. So every time when there's little time, then you do say juggle, go around. I mean, so like that example like that. So you see, so for healthy life, to not get to have a healthy life, to live long time, but to everything. You spend all the money, even build debts, you build debts on debts over debts, you build debts to be healthy, or to not get cancer, to be healthy, to live long time. But my question is, But my question is, yes, you ever live 1,000 years, you ever live 100 years, at least 100 years, what do you do? What do you do? What benefit do you do for yourself? Forget the other sentiment. What you will do for yourself to benefit? There's nothing. All negative karma, all done with the attachment, all negative karma. What there is for you? What there is action? What there is something worthwhile for you? What there is? Nothing. You see? So my question is that. Try to be healthy. Oh, long life, everything. Whoa, $1 million you spend, billions. Try everything and fix everything. But what? I mean, forget 1,000, but 100 years, what you will do? What you will do? Something benefit to yourself. What? Nothing. So, you see, the motivation, as I explained, attachment, that's this life, nothing else. Then you don't have a good heart. Even you don't believe reincarnation karma, but you don't have, but you see, you still can have good heart helping others. You see, there are people good heart who doesn't believe reincarnation karma. They, can see helping others. But in the most people, you see, even live 100 years, healthy. What do you do for yourself? Forget others, just yourself. What? There's nothing. You see, action is just cause samsara, whatever you do, walking, sleeping, eating, as a job, whatever. It's all done with the attachment in this life. So, self-centered thought, and on top of that, there's nothing to benefit to oneself, to future life, to future life, there's no awesomeness, to have happiness, a good body. Yeah, husband, happiness in future life. There's nothing, only suffering. And there's no ultimate happiness, because there's no practice of three actions, there's no. So no enlightenment, no bodhichitta. So at least there's something which can benefit to yourself. What is there? Even live for 100 years? Nothing. This is always my question. People running this, doing this, every single day for healthy life. Every single thing, every moment, you have limited free time from job. Well, you do everything, you see, to make your life healthy. I mean, your life healthy and beautiful and all that. But the question is that, I mean, even you are healthy, you'll live 100 years. What do you do? Nothing. So it's like that, you see. If you didn't meet Dharma, if you don't know Dharma, if you didn't meet Dharma, if you don't learn Dharma, if you don't practice Dharma, it's very sad. Totally sad. Totally. Yes, unbelievable sad life. So, therefore, you should appreciate. You should you should appreciate how you are so fortunate. You should know how you are so fortunate. Met Lamrim, met Mahayana teaching, not only Dharma, but Mahayana, Lamrim, the essence, even though the vast teachings, but Sudha Sangha, but simple how to go to enlightenment. Wow, 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 wow. How you are so fortunate. Yes, you must realize that. Day and night, how you are so fortunate. So anyway, now stop. Like that to transform the unfavorable things into happiness, suffering or undesirable things. So by looking at the benefits of the undesirable thing, the benefits. So the more you think the benefits, then you start to, that becomes desirable. So you like. Or then at least don't put so much effort that. So just leave it then. You see, if you can, then at least don't put. Then you see. Even doesn't. Yeah. So then I said together then it transformed into happiness. And for morning, in every morning. From morning, you want to plan. Today, I'm not going to. I'm not going to become berserky. Today, I'm not going to become berserky. How do you say? Berserk. Today I'm not going to become berserk. I don't know in Tibetan what Tibetan translation, I'm not sure. Today I'm not going to become berserk. Motivate. Today I'm not going to become berserk. If something undesirable things happen to me, I'm not going to become berserk. I want to allow berserk. I want to allow myself to become berserk. You see. So you have to motivate in the morning. You have to plan. So then if you plan in the morning, then one undesirable thing happens. So from beginning, so it doesn't become that much, it doesn't disturb that much to you. So I won't let if undesirable thing happen, I won't let it to disturb to myself. I won't let to disturb myself. So that's another way of saying, we plan in the morning. Oh, then you see, you have planned in the morning, then even undesirable things happened, so it doesn't just, at the beginning, doesn't disturb you that much as you're not planned. You see, if you're not planned, there's so much. Wow, then it depends on how much self-satiation or how much attachment you have. Then you've been crazy. How much attachment, strong self-satiation, you've been crazy. So so you plan in the morning. So when the undesirable things, some problem happens. So it doesn't disturb it that much. It doesn't disturb it that much, less. Well, then you see, beginning when you're training like that, but then more, then mind get more trained, and then you see, when undesirable things happens, then they never, so you're able to protect yourself. It doesn't, because you're able to not make that situation to disturb you, see, and only happiness. Not disturb, only happiness. So you're able to develop more, from small, then gradually more. Then even the big problems, you're able to, it doesn't disturb your mind. So you experience much happiness instead of that. Fear, worry, all that instead of that. So. Yeah, so that's so yeah. Oh,